Perfectionism, as a personality trait characterized by a person striving for flawlessness and setting excessively high performance standards, accompanied by overly critical self evaluations and concerns regarding others' evaluations. How does one really get in their own way? Like, how do you get into your own head? How do you stop yourself from achieving the goals that you want to do? You get in your own way. I have been watching like video after video after video about like how I can elevate my YouTube, how I can elevate my presence on social media, how I can come up with ideas for inspiration. I done seen a lot. Consuming so much of that though, for me has kind of been a bit overwhelming because I'm listening to things from over here, over there, up, down, left, and right. People's opinions. It's just like, okay, it's only so much more information I can take in. And it's like, okay, now what are you going to do with the information you need to do? I have made so many promises to myself with being consistent. And this is like outside of just creating. It may be about like my fitness journey, discipline to like get up early in the morning, to eat better, to be a better friend, to do good, show up on YouTube, show up on social media. But there's always been some type of hurdle that has kind of stopped me from seeing something through. And the thread that I've been finding in a lot of these things has been like, girl, what are your systems? How are you setting yourself up to not fail, right? It's almost like I'm not afraid. Well, am I? The issue is not always of failing in every area. It's more so like, but girl, are you giving yourself a fair shot to like do your goals, achieve the goals, right? And specifically with showing up on YouTube and like with content creation and even coming up with film projects. But one thing I will say when I've been watching all of these videos is that people have really been talking about writing out things, writing out their script, writing out a plan, and coming up with the proper formula to see what works for them or not. And I must say, coming up with the script has really been it for me, okay? It has really been helpful, like even with making this video, just having some type of outline, having some type of guide to like, okay, let's carry this vision through really helps. And what's crazy is I kind of do that a little bit with film production, like when it comes to somebody else's project or just helping along with like my thoughts and everything or how things need to be structured. It's like I'll come up with an outline, but it's like I almost don't do that when it comes to my own YouTube videos or trying to create. And it's like, girl, you could literally do a board. You could do a mood board. You could do a project outline. I have been doing like soft scripting for the past 2 months, and it's really been amazing. I'm like, girl, where have you been? It's really been great. And having this type of script allows me to like have this North Star, this guiding light so that I know what the video is about. I don't get discouraged. I don't just let it sit in the notes app or in my pages. It's like it could come to fruition. I've definitely noticed that when you do the work, when you do the preparation, the planning, you allow things to genuinely come together and also work in your favor. But it's almost like, how can I really succeed if I'm just kind of out here willy nilly? And don't get me wrong, there are some things that I've had my fair share of just winging it. You know what I'm saying? I love to wing it, but sometimes your girl has grown to be like, okay, love a structure. What's a plan? How can we achieve this goal? How can we all be on one accord? And that is something that I truly want to apply to multiple parts of my life. What is the plan? I'm challenging myself like these next 6 months to really see how I could take my storytelling with like on YouTube, for social media, and even for like film projects, how that can like help guide me to get projects done. Then I'm not saying complete it because everything may not be completed in that time, but it's just like, am I doing the steps to, okay, you have an outline, you have your script, you know the things that need to go into place. I low key think one of the words for me for 2026 is execution. Like, I truly admire the audacity that some people have to just like go out here and do. Like, they'll make the event, they'll make the art, take a chance, you know what I'm saying? And it may not be the best thing. It truly may not. But it's the fact that they did it. It's almost like, how can I say something? How can I really hate outside of the club? I'm so inspired by people's audacity, the effort to just try to do. And that's what I'm reaching deep down in here to like, I need to do the same thing. There's a quote I saw on, I think, Instagram, and it says something like, just make it exist first and make it better later. I resonate with that so much because I'm so deep into like wanting things to be perfect. Like I how I see composition and things like in my head, I really am hard on myself if I can't achieve that in the camera. I'm also kind of like very like, I don't want to say hard on myself, but maybe I am. I'm hard on myself when it comes to like editing, right? It's like I want the edit to look a certain way, but it's also like I've developed this thing where it's like when I'm working on my own edits, I know that I can only spend X amount of time. For example, I may spend only a week on my own edit and I have to release it. I have to finish it because if not, it's going to sit right up in that computer and it's going to collect dust. And it's like, okay, well, girl, sometimes you may not be able to do this hard edit, or you may not be able to do all this, that, and the third. If you can't do it within this time frame, hang it up. And that's just right now because it's just like the longer I sit with things, the more I get in my head. And then once I get in my head, it just never happens. And I'm like, I'm setting myself up to fail. And if we don't execute, our work, our thoughts can exist out here. And it's needed. Sometimes it's not even for us, it's for other people. But it's also, I've said this before many times of like, how can you move on to the next project if you still have something else that's in you and it's like in the way and you have to get it about you. Have to get it about you. So this is one of those, like, I'm talking to you, definitely talking to me, that we must execute, we must get things done. Like, let's set up goals for ourselves. Let's check in. You know what I'm saying? Let's check in. Like, for me, like, I would love to have, like, a good 6 videos by March. That may sound like not a lot, but that is a lot because I've legit maybe have posted maybe one video a month last year. Not even a month. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that if I plan properly, I can do the things that I need to do. And I think accountability is going to really shake this up in a great way. Because we're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it this year. And I love the mic. Are we loving the microphone? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, don't let perfectionism get you down, okay? Don't let yourself get in your own way of your goals and your dreams and your visions. But I want to challenge you to do something for yourself. Write it down, create a plan, and get it done. I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.